today you are able to play REFORJ without signing up, without waiting, without doing anything. This video will be explaining how to do all that, and I'll show off a little bit about the game so you can make your own judgment, but I recommend playing it before you judge it. And remember, it's not Minecraft. It won't be like Minecraft. It's just in the same genre. This is going to be a little bit different than my normal type of videos, and if you do enjoy, let me know, and I hope this is helpful for anyone who wants to join in. So right now I'm on my main account, OKJ33. I have some pre-alpha. Now if I switch to the OKBox account, so what you want to do is first of all go to the Microsoft Store and then search Insider Hub. The Xbox Insider Hub should pop up. Download, launch the app. First of all, you want to press join and accept. Of course, read the terms and conditions. And then there's previews. And then there's REFORJ. Join the REFORJ playtest. Now you can either do this through the announcements, which won't be here for long, or through the previews, which will stay there for however long it's in pre-alpha. Now press show in store and it should pop up the store page. If it doesn't, please wait a little bit. Either it'll have high traffic and it'll take a little bit for it up, or just won't let you, and that also will take time to pop up. Let me switch to my main account so I can show you all that's in the game. So when you first boot this up, there's a QR code. This is for bugs and feedback. And then once you join, there is a claim your road, join the Discord. I recommend doing this. This will show that you are playing the game and you are able to show off exclusive stuff. Now you're gonna have no worlds, so you can either do tutorial, new game, or you can join the game. But this is with a Xbox Game Pass, which I know sucks. I wish it was still Xbox Live Gold. But you can do online and friends owning, which will only pop up with friends. You can set a password, so let's just do hello, and this will show your game to your friends only, and they need a password. I'm not gonna do online, but this is just to show. You can name your world. You can do a seed, so let's just do random numbers, survival, or creative. We're gonna do creative for the showcase, and now it's gonna generate the world. Now that we are in the world, this is what the game looks like. Now all these textures are not final, but there's a lot to do in this game, even though it's in pre-alpha. First things first, when you first load it in, there are skins. There are customizable skins. These are the ones you get for free, and these are the only ones that are out here. There are also controls that you can change, and then there's also, you can turn off minimap rotation, which I have off, turn off head bobbing. There is keep inventory in the gameplay section instead of world settings, which I think is better. There's also a screen shake. You can show the HUD, and you can turn off the hints. Here, if you're the host of the world, you'll see this. It's the game settings where you can turn on and off cycle time of day. You can enable and disable mobs, and you can enable and disable explosions. Now, one of the main gimmicks of this game right now is the sculpting. And I talked to Forge, and they have other gimmicks that they want to do, but it's mainly a matter of time. I'm going to be making a full-length video of what I've talked to Forge about. That was supposed to come out sooner, but I'm working on this one first because this is arguably more important. Right now, there's no renewable way to regrow trees. We think it will come out in the farming update that Forge has been teasing. And there are a lot of elements. So with the sculpting, you can sculpt almost everything. It used to be everything. So there is this blue border. This blue border is showing you where you can sculpt. You can make stairs, you can make corner stairs, and there is a circle tool, which arguably is the most confusing one for me because I struggle. But it mainly just makes a cylinder that looks like the trees. If I go over here, it's just a way for you to basically remake trees. Now, the elements that you cannot sculpt is lava, any of the ores. I've talked to them, they might change this. Bedrock, I have no idea about Orium, I'll try that. I think that's about it. So, as you can see, I'm trying to sculpt lava. I don't get the highlight because it just breaks. Venture, same thing. Bedrock, you can only do this in creative. So if I go into survival, it does not let me. And then Orium, it lets you maybe. I've not tested this one. Okay, so only in creative. Those are the stuff that you cannot sculpt. There are a bunch of plants that you can mess around with, and there are a bunch of mobs that spawn in the game. I want to quickly go over them. Firstly, there are cosmetic mobs, which are C's, this is a regal. It's a cosmetic mob. It does nothing. You cannot hit it. You cannot scan it. It is nothing. That reminds me, there's a feature called scanning, which allows you to scan and see all that's around you. The only thing that it does not let you scan is cosmetic mobs. This is a kiwi, a flightless bird that flies when approached, as you will see. Or I should say flees, but as you can see, if it flees away, it takes 3 hits to kill, and you get food. The food is currently how you regenerate. There is no hunger in the game. Currently, you cannot spawn in any of these mobs yourself. You have to go look and adventure for them. This will probably change in the future. But anyhow, this is a skimmer. The skimmer is a nervous but well-defeated creature that lives in the water and approaches coastlines. It drops its shell if it's forced onto land. So basically, if it lands on land pretty much at all, it will die. This is the night bloom. It blooms in the night and it shoots projectiles at you. If I go into survival and change it to nighttime, as you can see, it's starting to come out right here, and it shoots projectiles. If you kill it, it'll drop a night bloom thorn, and if you have mighty racer level 3, you can throw it at someone and it does a lot of damage. It's one of my favorite ways to mess around with someone in the game. And then if I go into one of these caves, there's the iron. So this looks like a moon shroom, but sometimes if I'm in survival and approach it, it'll spawn a boom shroom. That one did not. Let me try to find one that does. I think I found one. That was a poor spot, but as you can see, the moon bloom became a boom bloom. If you kill it, which you have to hit it twice, it will drop a spigonite, which can be used to make explosives, or if you have mining bracer level 4, you can make your own explosions. Now, there's a lot to the game I'm not going to spoil. You can have your own fun. Survival mode is fleshed out now compared to what it was a year ago. There's a lot more stations you can use to help make the game more fun. Side note, aura is the XP like orb that's in the game, and it basically, in the more mobs you kill, you get more aura, and you can use aura to craft stuff, so it's not just an XP thing. There's a lot to explore in this game, and I recommend you go check it out. I'm not sponsored, no matter how much I wish I was. This game's great. I recommend it. Remember, it's not Minecraft, and have a lot of fun while playing it. Trust me, it's 100% worth it. My next video will be about me interviewing REFORJ and doing a build challenge with them. So if you want to see that, subscribe.